Hi and welcome back. This is Steve of Capt Coiman and welcome to the channel. In front of me I have a bag of 1 penny coins, the old 1 pences, the big things that are around, and these are mainly Victorian. And this is yet another gift from Capt Coiman. This is the third of the 3 that he sent me. They range and they're mainly low value pre-decimal coins, but they're also old. And a lot of these I'm going to bag up again in a second. We have the young head portrait there, and another one of it there. Let's see if I can see some of the older ones. We'll grab some of the older ones in style for Victoria. Where are all the veil heads when you need them, that you want them to, so you can show them? Oh, there we go. There's a veil head. Now these coins, all of them, are a mixture of that young head and the veil head. I don't think I've got any of the Empress crowned head from the Jubilee era. I'm not sure if the 1p's for that time actually had the crown on or not. I can't remember off the top of my head. But there are so many coins here that he's so generously have given me. I've got the dates of them. These are all 1pences. 1890. I have 1890, 1877, 73, 88, 63, 77, 75. So that's the second 77, 75, 85, second 1890, 1862, 1872, 1900. I then have 2 1861s, an 1891, another 1862, an 1863, and 2 1860s, 2 or more 1860s. So there is a lot of coins there. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19 pennies. I will check it against the coins I already have and add them to my collection. This Capt Coiman is a very generous person, or he has been to me, and I love receiving the stuff from him because there's normally some amazing stuff in what he's given me. He gave me a set of animal coins to do an animal coin hunt with, and then just recently we did one, and the second one just recently I filmed that, and now I've got this third one very kindly sent me as well. So very generous of him, and I thank him very much. These are all halfpennies. Again, they're mainly Victorian. For instance, that one there, if I can bring in this one here, it has a hole in the top there. Now the Victorians used to do this, particularly with silver coins in particular. They used to do this, and they used to have the late Georgian Victorian coins, and they used to put, particularly with those silver, they used to put them on charm bracelets or as a necklace, something to hang off, a medallion to hang off a necklace. So although it's annoying as far as a coin collector is concerned, it's also historically nice to see occasionally that this sort of thing, you don't mind having the odd 1 or 2 if you can tell a story by it. So I have, what was it, 1.5 pences, 1, 2, 3, 6 of them, and I have 2 from 1860, 2 from 1861, 1 from 1862, and then the oldest one is 1854. Again, I love these old pre-decimal coins, and they give me a lot of joy looking at them and building them up as part of my collection. So if I just get that one and the 1p bag and put it into the container for the whole lot. Then he sent me, if I can find them, 4 of the smallest denomination going, and they will go into my farthing collection, and they're all Victorian. Now that one there is particularly good, and I'll use that one to show you about it. The 4 years that he got me were 1840, 1893, 1878 and 1884. This one I think is 1884, I think. But let's just, oops. Let's look how beautiful that coin is. It's the young head of Elizabeth. Sorry, the young head of Victoria. And it's in very, very good condition. And just look at the back there. You can make out Britannia, you can make out the date. It is a beautiful coin to look at. And I've not seen a farthing that old in that good a condition in many a long year. So that was something a little bit special in this coinage that Captain Coiman has kindly given me. But it doesn't stop there. He also sent me some silver. And I don't mean silver coins that have a silver look to them. These are actual silver coins. There is a half crown there. The half crown is from 1942, so it's one of the later coins that has silver content. The silver content from 1920 was 50% until 1946, when the silver was not put into coins anymore. I can't remember if it's 1940 to 1946 and the 1946 coins contain silver, or whether it is up to 1945 and 1946 there was no silver in it. Right, this one is a 2 shilling coin, or a florin, or a 2 bob, whatever you want to call it, and this one is from 1944. It has the Tudor rose in the centre, and the Irish clover, and the Scottish. So you've got the clover there, and the Scottish thistle there. There you go, George VI. There's your king of that period. Then we get on to some of the smaller coins. We have Sir George VI. I think that's a George V. That's Victoria, that's Victoria. George V again, and George V. The 2 larger ones are sixpences. From George V's period, whoops. From George V's period, the 2 large ones are sixpences. And let me just get hold of the information. The sixpences are from 1939, 1929. I have 1 Victorian sixpence, 1898, and 1928. So the 1929 and the 2 of 1929 are both George V, which are those 2 there. We also have 2 threepences there, silver threepenny bits, which are the smaller ones. One of them is dated 1916 and the other one is dated 1922. I think that's the 1916 one. Yeah. So, on the back of these coins, if you take a look at them, they do have the crown and the threepence and the 3D underneath it, and the 3D underneath it. So those are the four George's VI silver coins. And because George VI, all his, I think the vast majority of his stuff that I've got here from George VI are 50% silver. This George VI sixpence is 1939, and it'd be a 50% silver again. These last two are Victorian. You've got the threepence there and the tanner here. Now the sixpence or the tanner is very worn, and the date for the sixpence is 1898, and it shows the old style veiled head, which was the last of the Victoria's portraits. The threepence, which isn't in too bad a condition, although if you look closely at it, let me just try and get that down a bit more. It's a crowned 3D, as a lot of them were at that time, and this one is from, I believe, 1833. It's a bit worn where the figures are, but that's what it looks like. So that is a wonderful little collection for me that he gave me, which were fantastic, and it was the silver set, and he just kept giving. And this one, this is actually a Georgian set of coins, and what I mean by Georgian is I'm talking about the Hanoverian Georgians from George the First. They range from 1807, I think, is the earliest one I have of these. But we have a cartwheel coin there, which is normally a penny. The cartwheel halfpenny, another halfpenny, and I think this one is a farthing. But it's quite badly worn. The quarter penny or the farthing is 1821. I think it's George III looking at that monarch's portrait. Now the cartwheel, see that one or that one? Or is it even that one? One of these three is an 1822 Ireland cartwheel coin. That one there, that small one, is 1806, which is a halfpenny. And that one is 1807, which means to say that this one here is 1822 and will be George III. Now cartwheel pennies, normally if they're UK ones, are normally the end of the 1790s. The Irish one, they were carried out elsewhere. The reason why they went out of production in the UK or in the Britain, England and Wales, Scotland, was the fact they became too expensive to make, and the copper value was worth more than the penny that was the actual denomination, so they stopped making them at this size. However, this one is from 1822, and because the date's 1822, it means to say that it can't be an English one, because I think they're only manufactured for 3 or 4 years in the UK, the cartwheel versions. So this one is Irish, or comes from Ireland. It was an Ireland cartwheel. So these I enjoy because I love old coins. I love coins. Some of the portraits seem a little bit unusual and not quite there. If they look almost caricatures rather than portraits as we know them today. If you look at those, just look how thin the portrait is on, particularly on this coin here, how thin that portrait is, and this one as well, whereas this one is a more one more that we would look at as being in the regular style of what we would understand as the monarch's portrait. This one is very, very thin, very sort of, it doesn't take up much of the coin's area. So those are all the coins that Capt Coiman gave me, and it was a lot, and I'm so grateful to him for doing this for me. He's provided me with 3 coins for 3 videos, and when they sent the first one, I was delighted, and the fact that he's bothered twice more to send me coins to review and to look at and to add to my collection, I'm absolutely delighted with. So please, could you give him a thank you from me in the comments? It's highly deserved for what he's done. If you're having a hunt, I hope you have a successful one and find the coins you're looking for. If you are buying coins, I hope you can get the coins you want for the price you want to pay. If you've enjoyed this video, could you please give me a thumbs up? And if you believe I deserve it, would you also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. My thanks to Capt Coiman, and until we meet up again on this channel, which I hope will be not too long into the future, from me, thank you and bye bye. Ta-da now.